Yo, what's up guys? This is Rokomalitswe back at it again. So we'll be drawing an isometric circle with the same measurement that we've been using on the last video. So I hope you guys can get to understand how to draw it. So if you don't understand, I would like it for you to drop down the comments so that I can be able to assist you in a better explanation or get somebody to come and explain it better than me. So let's get to it. Okay guys, now that you guys have got a little bit of understanding towards isometric drawing, so today we're doing the isometric circle. So on the isometric circle, like here on this top corner, there's the circle inside a box, inside a square. Similarly, the squares are here. So now I just have to draw an isometric circle. It's gonna be a little bit tougher, but then it won't be that difficult. But then I'll just show you the tricks how to get to understand or get to it. So since you remember guys that yesterday our squares, our isometric box is 80 millimeters by 80 millimeters, meaning this is 80 and that is 80, that is 80 and that is 80. Everything else here, it's equal, it's a cube. So we're going to divide our squares into 4 blocks so that we can get half of each, meaning it's 40 from here to there, and then from here to there it's another 40, so that you can get something like this on here. From then on you'll see how you're gonna project out the lines so that you can get an isometric circle. So let's first start by using the points to get the middle points so that we can get a nice block of that. So I'm just gonna go here, since well I've got everything here, all the measurements done here. So I'm just gonna go here, take some measurements and put it there. So I'm going to be using a compass to take all the measurements from there. If you usually the compass that you get in an instrument box, it's a compass, but then it doesn't have the pencil side, it only has the needle side so that you can put your pencil in it. You're just going to place your compass on the corner so you can get the 40 millimeters. Since you're working at 40, and then point it there, that corner, get that just to check it, to make sure it's 80. There you go. And then you're going to put it this side again, and then you're going to put it here again. On each point you're going to draw lines so that you can get to understand, so that you can see what I was talking about. So there you go, there's one line, there's another one there, and then I'm gonna use my set square, 30 by 60 set square, and then do that one there, and then turn it around. Remember I told you that you mustn't remove your set square, but then you just swing it around on the board. Put it there. Then you got those lines, those lines there, you have them there. So you just take it a little bit up so that you can get to the top square, the squares that I was talking about. There we go, we have the lines. So from here onwards it's time to put in the squares. So for you guys, so that you might not get lost, I'm gonna number out my corners where the line touches. I'm gonna number them out so that you can see the first isometric circle is gonna come out. So I'm just gonna just name them 1 2 3 4 5 until the others. So I'm gonna have 1 here, and then have 2 here, have 3 here, 4 there, 5 there, 6 there, 7 there, and 8. Since I've got the numbers there, I'm gonna project all the lines 1 and 4 are gonna meet. They're gonna meet. Project a line from 1 to 4, and then project a line from 1 to 6. There we go. And then after, you're gonna project the line from 5 to 2, and another one from 5 to 8. You're gonna have something like this. From then onwards, let's number where our compass will be pointing so that you can get an isometric circle. So since you've got a point on 2, you don't use that. But then where the two lines 1 and 4 and 2 and 5 meet, that's our first point. Let's call it an A. And then from there, let's from 1 is gonna be one of the points, so that our point can our circle can come out. That's gonna be a B. And then we're gonna call the line where the line 8 and 5 meet with line 1 and 6, that's gonna be our C point. And from there, you know that our point 5, it's gonna be our D point. So since we have all these numberings out, I'm just gonna write them with a red pen so that you can see which point am I talking about. Since you know that you've got the 1 and 2s, so I'm just gonna write my alphabets in red pen so that you can see where my compass will be pointing at. So we said line 1 and 4, it meets with line 2 and 8, and 2 and 5, it gives us an A point. And then the point 1, where our line started, it's gonna be our point B. And then where line 8 5 and line 1 6 meet, it's gonna be our point C. And then our point 5, it's where the other lines have started. There are 2 and 5 and the 8 and 5 started. It's gonna be our point D, where our compass will be pointing at or starting at. So since we have those, we just have to take our compass, place it on point A. After placing it on point A, you're just gonna take the compass, move it so that it can touch point 2, and then just turn it the other way so you can check if the compass is also pointing at point 4. So there we go. From there onwards, you just push your compass on the lead side of the pencil, or on the pencil side, so that you can get almost like a half moon yana there. I'm just making it visible. There we go. From there, I'm gonna take the same measurement that I got from point A to 2 and from A to 4, so that I can get this moon circle nyana to point C, so that I can get this the arc that comes from 8 to 6. The circles that are made by a compass, we call them arcs. So it seems like I'm gonna have to adjust a bit so that it can touch my 8 point and my 6 point. I'm still adjusting, so it does that. I'm just gonna project the line. I'm just gonna project the line smoothly, so There we go. It might be a little bit tricky to place the compass since my board it's right up, it's not on the table, it's in a little bit of an incline so that you guys can see it. Then from there I'm gonna place my point on point D or point B so that I can get to the other side of the circle. So point it at 8 and check if it meets with 2. Adjust it a bit. Now from there you just draw the line. Then you go to point B. Since we did D with the same measurement, adjust it so that it may not get out of proportion. And then you're gonna have a 6 and a 4. A 6 and a 4. Line 6 and line 4. There we go. We have our isometric circle. You can use the same method to get the points on the other side.